This is 57-year-old Warren Brown. Back in 2019, Warren was arrested after the body of his girlfriend Sophia Solis was found inside the trunk of his Cadillac, covered in stab wounds. Just a week prior to her death, Warren had been arrested for attacking Sophie with a knife, but the next day, she signed an affidavit urging officials not to prosecute Warren because she wanted to have contact with him. Warren was released from jail on bond and told not to go near Sophie. 1 week later, Sophie's body was found.
Okay. Yeah, what year is it?
To 2019.
And who's the president?
Donald Trump.
Okay. What's that?
I don't know what I've done yet.
What do you mean you don't know what you've done?
Obviously I've done something. I've been arrested.
Well, there was the thing, 2 weeks ago, back on the 9th or something, where Sophie and your roommate there was something, you were arrested back then, right?
Yes.
And you were given a court order not to go back to the house.
Correct.
Yeah. And well, you went back, so they put out probable cause to arrest you for that, for violation of court order, or pretrial release, I think is what it's called. So there's that. What I want to talk to you is about what happened with Sophie. So, not in that incident.
I didn't cut Sophie that night. She told you guys that I didn't do that to her.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that night. I'm talking about since then.
Sophie suffers from bipolar schizophrenia.
Okay.
And she can't drink, but she insists on drinking and gets very violent.
Right.
She's done lots of crazy things and with lots of people.
Yeah.
Not sex things, just using people and just horrible.
Right. People have demons. It's not a big...
I threw my life away because of Sophie.
How did you throw your life away?
Because everyone in my company, most of my neighbors, everyone said she's going to destroy you. She's evil. That's all she does.
Okay.
She gets you so up. She can manipulate people so well, controlling, being super wonderful and super sweet, and just completely flip out the other way and come at your eyes with claws. And she'll go from being really wonderful to saying the most horrible things ever. You're not a man. You're a failure. I don't love you. I think of other people when I'm having sex with you. I'm going to put you away in jail, even though you know that you didn't cut me. I'm going to tell them that you did. I'm going to get you put in jail for 20 years. You need to go to prison. You're a fool. All kinds of crazy shit.
When did she tell you that?
A bunch of different times.
Warren doesn't realize that he's already building a strong case against himself by telling the detective that he had motive to kill her.
Any idea where Sophie's at now?
No. Do you know where she is?
I do.
Where is she?
She's in the medical examiner's office.
Why?
She's deceased.
Why?
Well, I don't know that, so I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
What did I do? Tell me.
I don't know.
Tell me what I did.
I don't know what you did. What happened? Do you know?
I don't remember anything.
That's why we're here talking to you, because, things happen and people have all different reasons for things happening. I'd just like to know what happened with you and Sophie. It doesn't, I don't doubt you love her, but it sounds like you two had a really volatile relationship. Sounds like you tried to help her. Sounds like she didn't take your lead. I mean, there's a whole gamut of things. Do you know what happened to your hands here?
The detective is referring to the boxer's fracture located on his right hand. As the name states, this type of fracture is usually caused by punching something hard at a high speed. As soon as the detective points this out, Warren moves his hand out of his line of sight.
Why would you ask me what you did?
Obviously, it must have been me. Who else would hurt her? Who else would hurt her?
I don't know. You tell me.
She didn't have any enemies.
Okay. Would you have hurt her because she was hurting you? You don't seem like a kind of guy who hurts somebody, not to me anyway.
I don't know who I am anymore. I'm not a human anymore. I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything. And I don't think I could kill her.
You're not, there are no tears coming from your eyes.
What?
You're not crying.
Not tears from my eyes?
No. There's no tears in your, I'm sitting here looking at you. There's no tears in your eyes. There's not. I mean, I'm just pointing out a fact here, and I'm just trying to ask you, you look like you're sad. You look like you're crying. But there's not a single tear coming out of your eye. Okay? There's still no tear on your finger there.
The detective calls out Warren for his attempt at crying. Not only are there no tears, but when Warren wipes his eyes and then pretends his fingers are wet, it's obvious that he is trying to show the detective his tears are real, and he just can't see them.
I think she unleashed some evil on you, and you unleashed some evil back, and evil, and that doesn't equal good, right? I can completely sympathize with you if you're doing something like self-defense or something like that, but it doesn't look like self-defense to me because your neck there, you've got fingernail scratches all down the front of your neck and onto your chest, and the backs of your hands are torn up like you were in a pretty good fist fight. It's been many years since I've fought where I bloodied up my knuckles like that, and I'm a cop. You kind of expect I fight for a living sometimes, but I'm just looking at this here, and I'm just wondering if people tell police officers they don't lie to us so much as they just don't tell us the truth, the whole truth. And I'm just wondering if you're just not telling me the whole truth because you think the truth will make you look worse, when in fact the whole truth may actually make you look a lot more innocent. You know what I'm saying? We have people sitting in here in this room all the time that have killed or maimed or injured other people. Sometimes they're justified. Okay?
Now you're saying I'm a murderer.
No, you kind of told me that you did. You kind of said, what did I do? And I'm just telling you what I'm sitting here across the table looking at.
You told me that she's dead.
Yes.
She's in the coroner's office.
Yes. And you said, what did I do? I didn't say, what did you do? You said, what did I do?
What did I do?
I don't know. The only person who knows what you did is you. That's why we're sitting here. I would like to know what you did, but I don't know.
The detective is able to get Warren talking about the night before Sophie was killed. According to Warren, they were hanging out with another couple when Sophie started acting jealous.
The girls are singing, and Kimmy knows the lyrics. I'm watching Kimmy do the lyrics, and Sophie flipped out, thinking I was looking at Kimmy sexually. Kimmy's a big girl.
Okay.
I was just watching her sing, and Sophie went nuts.
Fat girls need love too, right? I mean...
She has a boyfriend.
Okay. So she was accusing you of...
lusting after her.
Okay, alright. So you guys broke into a fight there at their house?
Verbal, yeah.
Okay.
We tried to calm her down. It was time to go to bed because I'm pretty sure that Kimmy had to go to work. Kimmy works second chef for Southwest. Second shift, I can't even talk.
Okay.
At Southwest Airlines.
So you guys went home and you were up all night fighting?
No, she calmed down.
Dancing?
She calmed down. Well, I had marijuana for her because she has to have marijuana to calm down.
Okay.
And she smoked some marijuana, and she had White Claw. And I tried to go to sleep. I was exhausted, and she's sitting in bed. Her side of the bed is on the right side. She's facing the bed, next to the lamp. And she's playing dancing and dancing. Please let me go sleep. If you turn around, you don't love me. Blah blah blah. You have to turn around. Okay, and everything's good. It's all right. It's okay.
Did you leave? So trying to think back then to when you were fighting on that Wednesday morning. You guys were fighting. She says, "I'm going to sleep with Mike." Did she say it like that? I'm going to sleep with Mike, or what did she say? What exactly did she say? Because if I was going to push her buttons, And I was sort of, I'd say something like, I'm going to fuck Mike's brains out in front of you or something. I wouldn't say I'm going to sleep with him. I'd say something really crude and rude.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
And she said, there's nothing you can do about it. I want to put you in prison.
Uh-huh.
I'll put you away for 20 years for cutting me.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't do it.
That would have pissed me off. God, that would have pissed me off.
The detective decides it's time to call Warren out for his claims of memory loss.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, it's a lot easier to understand her being injured off of the things that you've told me about how she was. Okay? I'm not talking shit about a person that you love, but it doesn't sound like she was a nice person. Okay? I get that.
So are you telling me in a moment of rage I killed her?
I'm asking you. It's possible.
Then why wouldn't I remember that?
Well, I don't know. Unless you're just creating a really good alibi and feed me a line of shit.
What alibi is that?
That you can't remember. I mean, that's convenient. It's very convenient.
I'm the prime suspect.
Oh, I think you did it. You're the one telling me that. I wouldn't say I think you did it. Just telling you, this is just me. I'd just like to hear it from you.
Would it make it easier for you if I told you whatever you want me to tell you?
No, I don't want you to tell me what I want you to tell you. I want you to tell me the truth. I don't want you to tell me anything that I want to hear. That's not the way this works. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. My job is to put the facts on paper and then send it to my bosses and let them do. That's what my job is. At the end of the day, when I'm done with this, it makes no difference. It doesn't matter what you tell me. Okay?
Facts speak for the facts.
They do. They do.
You have a wound on my chest. And I get her nails done professionally, so she has long fingernails.
Okay.
So my flesh should be under those fingernails.
Okay.
True or false?
True. If she attacked you there, yeah. Okay, well, let me tell you this. So Tuesday night, you go to Kim and Bill's, and Wednesday morning she was supposed to go to shopping with Kim.
Okay.
Kim has never talked to her since then.
Okay.
So the morning after she went home, Kim texted with her, and Kim said, let's go. It's about 8:40 in the morning. Kim said, yeah, and then Kim got a text back from Sophie that said, I'll get ready and be right over. And then Sophie never came back ever again. So that's the morning that you were having the fight with her.
Yes, sir.
That he wasn't there.
Okay.
So around the same time, if you stayed up all night and you're dancing, then she gets a message from the neighbor that says, hey, let's go shopping. And then she's never heard or seen from again after that. But you're telling me it was just you two in the house. Well, that's 2 and 2 equals just you two there, and she hasn't been seen since, so what happened to Sophie?
And you said she's in the county morgue right now.
Yeah, I know what happened to her eventually. I just wanted to know what happened to her that morning that you have conveniently forgotten.
Maybe it's blocked from shock.
Maybe. If you killed her, would it shock you that bad?
You ever kill anybody? I think so, yeah, I would.
I don't know. People kill everybody all the time. I see people all the time sitting in this room in that chair that have killed people, and they haven't forgot it. I got Kim telling me that Sophie was never seen again after you had your argument with her all night long.
Okay.
You're telling me that it was just you and Sophie in the house, and you argued, and she said she was going to sleep with somebody that you don't like. And then she's never seen again. And then you're sitting here with wounds on your hands and your neck, and Sophie's in the morgue.
But I see when the detective's asking you certain questions, even about things that happened a long time ago. Your job, what you did, how they've sold, all these types of things. Your memory this is what I'm picking up on. Your memory's quick, but when it comes to this, you want to go around it. I think you're there, and I think you know. You know more than I do. Okay? And I think you want to, but you're just not sure. And the thing is that he's trying to get to you is, he said it twice. I don't know that I know you heard it, but did you hear it is, this could possibly help you in the long run when it comes to the court system. So me not knowing anything, it's just little things I'm catching. When he asks you certain questions, you pop the answers until he gets to the one. What happened to Sophie? You pause. I think you want to say.
Can you give me 20 minutes before I tell you whatever you want? Just fucking don't send me away yet.
What? I'm
Give me
not
20
going
minutes before I go away.
I'd give you 20 minutes, but I don't want you to tell me what you want. What I want.
And this is from an outsider, Mr. Brown.
My name's Warren.
Warren.
Warren asks that he be allowed to have a 20-minute break, and afterwards he will answer whatever questions they have. The detectives know that this is just a way for Warren to have time to come up with more lies, so they deny his request. Out of nowhere, Warren starts talking about the events leading up to Sophie's death.
Okay, we went to sleep Saturday, whatever day it was. Right? Went to sleep. She stayed up all night, and I'm trying to sleep, and she's dancing and bopping around, dancing and bopping around in the bed. I'm trying to, Sophie, calm down. Sophie, calm down. When she got up in the morning and she flipped again, I'm through. You're nothing to me, I don't love you. You're a piece of shit, you're a boy, you're a mess. You're worthless. I tried to feed her, got some meat out for her and tried to get her to eat something. I don't want to eat. She went to the backyard, she threw up. And she came at me. Okay? And I fucking hit her really hard. I went fucking nuts, okay? I just went crazy. I hit her again and again and again.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
She was still breathing. I took the knife off the kitchen table where she's eating breakfast. I stabbed her with it.
Where?
Right here.
Just take your time.
And I turned into a machine.
I will spare you all from any more of his fake crying sounds as he tells the story. Warren claims that after killing Sophie, he took her body and put it into his trunk. Afterwards, he decided he wanted to cancel himself, but instead, he went for a walk. Thanks to some concerned neighbors, when he returned, the police were waiting.
I'm not a monster. I lost my fucking mind. Yeah, no, you hear this all the time from people. And if you don't think I'm not crying right now, I'm crying. My soul is crying.
I totally believe you now. Totally believe you. I do. I'm shake on it. I promise you. I believe you. You told me things that I know are true that I didn't tell you. So.
When you said that you hit her, what did you hit her with?
It's in the bag.
What is it called, though?
It's called a mace.
Okay.
Sometimes they do things that they wouldn't normally do.
It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to die anyway, so what's the difference? But I'm sorry. I want you to know, because you're a good person. I know you. I can feel it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. It's not enough.
No.
This is not who I am. And thank you for this snacks. And thank you for letting me have some time before I go to prison.
We're not going to rush you out of here.
No.
Thank you.
Where is the knife now?
Now in that bucket with the rest of the stuff,
In the bucket?
there's a trash bag.
Yeah.
It has my night coat I was wearing,
Yeah.
my underwear,
Yeah.
a pair of shorts,
Yeah. I mean, how big was the knife?
a boning knife,
So that's like a thin,
long.
thin blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't a knife in the bag.
I wasn't trying to hide it. I put it all together.
Okay. Okay. So if there's a black
Do you need it? Do you need it?
Yeah,
I admitted to you what I fucking did to her.
Yeah, I know. We just like to verify what you're telling us is the truth.
At this point, why would I lie about anything?
I agree, but you gotta ask. So where's her phone?
I put her phone in the microwave and I threw it away. I probably washed the knife and not thinking about it, put it back in the knife rack.
Okay.
Because I put things back.
Yeah.
So anal ran, when I peed in there, I wiped off the sink. That's
Right.
That's how fucking crazy I am.
No, that's not crazy. That's just OCD. That's just you put things. Everything has a place. I'm sort of like that. At home,
I'm definitely like that.
I'm told at home I should be more like that. Yeah, I get it. Everything has a place, and I like it to be in its place.
And I know that when you go to my house and do the black light, the blood's going to show up because I didn't use anything that's going to remove blood.
We're already in your house. Yeah.
Was there blood everywhere?
Uh-huh. Without the black light.
You could see it?
You didn't clean it up. But we're looking for it. The normal person would have walked in there and not seen it, but we were looking for it. Do you really not have moments of no remembering that day, or do you?
Yes.
Okay.
There's lots of shit I don't remember. I'm sorry. You don't normally murder someone you love. Okay.
I'm not. Don't apologize to me. That's. I'm just asking you.
I'm not a monster, but I'm a monster. Is it on the news yet?
It's been on the news for days, but.
In the end, Warren would be charged with second-degree murder, and he would quickly accept a plea deal for 27 years in prison. Sophie had a history of antagonizing the men she was with, and Warren was no different. Warren claimed that he had reached his limits with Sophie, and he snapped. What are your thoughts on this case? Please share them in the comments below.